Hey everyone, hope everything is going well. I'm seeing this on CNBC.com. This is what, 9:49 p.m. Central Time Sunday. S&P futures down another 70 points. Nasdaq's down 2.25%. Futures, that is. Crypto is crashing. Now, the market seemed to be crashing hard over the last few days, but if you just look at it, this is just, in my opinion, a reaction to the headlines that we're seeing with Israel and Iran, in my opinion. And then also, you could look at the Fed is most likely going to be cutting as early as September. And the market, Fed funds futures, they're pricing in. I just did an interview with or podcast with J22 Report, John, my buddy. And what we came up, not what we came, but to a conclusion, we were talking about how many rate cuts there would be. And I was just looking at the market. The market is pricing in four by December. So the market is thinking crazy stuff is going to be going down. Why would you cut 100 basis points? Because the markets are panicky. Not panicky, they're just thinking we're going to be headed towards a recession. Now, just because we've seen this sell-off doesn't mean this top in the stock market isn't. I do believe we got one more rally, one more major rally before this thing collapses. And you're going to see volatility go up big time. And right now, I see a lot of headlines on Twitter. A lot of people are negative. Okay, you can see Peter Schiff's holding the market crash, gold, crypto market crash. Why? Sam Gatlin. There's Michael Gayed. He's talking about the gold carry trade, right? I was talking about the carry trade. You could go to a video on AIH Finance. AIH Finance. Okay. Yen carry trade unwinding. Okay. I said, oh, it's at 160. Where's the yen right now? I think the yen is 133. Okay. I do believe that, okay, yeah, the yen will rally later this year, but I think it's gone. There's just too much fear in the market right now that the yen carry trade will have a bounce, but then once again, it'll unwind. And what does that mean for markets? It means, in my opinion, the markets are going to rip higher. It doesn't look like it based on what we're seeing price action, but just look at math, right? The volatility index is going up. It's mean reverting, as JC Peretz is implying here. You see the top in the volatility. What happens? The VIX is going to go down, in my opinion. Not telling you what to do. Right? This is just what I think. And Twitter is starting to cry about their stocks. And then he says that right now, it's extremely bullish reading. He's looking at the ASC sentiment composite. JC Press has a good understanding of the markets. Now, once again, just because you see this doesn't mean that the markets rally, but I'm looking at a bullish reading right now because sentiment is so negative. Okay. What else there is? I really like this chart here. It's Ryan Dietrich, and he got this from Humble Student. And basically, the Goldman Panic Index is flashing. Past times were close to fairly major lows. Okay. You see this? Major low in April, major low in October. Okay. In April of last year. I do believe that this is, in my opinion, short term speaking, not long term, I do believe a bounce is on the way. But If the market bounces like I think it will, I will be adding on to put positions in the next month, month and a half. And I do believe, though, with this sell-off that we have, if we see more of a sell-off in the morning, I think I may unload one of the put options that I have in the Russell, and maybe that'll be a scratch, but I do believe that stocks are about to rally. Maybe after Iran retaliates, because that's what people are scared of. You see this on Drudge, right? I don't look at Drudge Report anymore, but it does aggregate the news. Iran expected to attack Israel as early as Monday. So what happens when that attack does eventually happen? Since everything's being priced in, markets, do they rip after that? Because it's not, the attack won't be as bad as everyone's predicting. Who knows? I mean, we can't predict the future, but I'm just looking at market conditions, sentiment. It looks really oversold, short term speaking. And I am, the most, not the most bearish person out there, but I do believe bad things will happen later this year. What we're seeing right now is going to be a foreshadow of what we'll see later this year. So right now, I believe markets are way oversold, technically speaking, trading point of view, but this is a warning to what will probably be happening later on this year, early next year as well. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to you later. Bye.